Okay, let's try this again. This is my second attempt at this. So for Instagram, you're only going to get this video. And for Kung Fu Havoc 2, you get 2, possibly 3 videos. So earlier today, in light of the events that happened this morning on the Today Show, I was talking about complying with the cops. That's only on my Instagram page. So if you want to see that, you have to go to my Instagram page, Kung Fu Havoc number 2 people. For Instagram, you're good. It's already on IGTV. I don't know what to tell people from Kung Fu Havoc number 2 other than to go to my Instagram and find it on IGTV. I'm really not that good with tech. Alright? I've also had a really bad day. But we're going to move on from that and go into why I'm making this video. So I went from complying with the cops to how we're all dead. And this is where I'm going to bring this around now. So when I was taking my nephew to get him asleep, these 2 little girls who are black randomly started asking me questions. And I have respect for my younger generation because I'm trying to set them straight. So that was the whole point of the comply with the police video. And how I got in trouble for doing good deeds. Like driving a stolen car. Like fighting over a cigarette. And how I wound up in handcuffs twice without ever breaking the fucking law. So the young girls, first they asked me if I was gay. Because I had my nephew on there. Now, have you be known, I don't do gay. I'm not gay, I don't play gay, I don't roll that way, and I have nothing against the Alphabet Squad. And by Alphabet Squad, this is my polite way of saying LBGTQ Alphabet Squad. Anyway, so these kids, man, they were like the rudest kids, and they were girls. They were itty bitty girls. One had a hellicious afro, and one of them had a bob, or a bowl, or boob, or whatever. The shit is pent up here. I'm not a girl. I don't know what the hell the hairstyle is called, but I have a ponytail. My hair is not as long as I would like it to be, but it's there. So apparently they don't have enough culture in their community to understand mixed people. Because she also didn't think I was black. And they kept calling me gay and riding their bicycles and doing all this other stuff. And you know kids, alright? So you try to teach kids right from wrong, even if they're not your kids. You try to steer them on a straight path, which I have failed epically. These girls won't having it, you know. Continue to call me gay, continue to call me faggot, continue to cuss me out in every word under the sun. And at the end, I lost my cool and told them, I hope you believe in karma, because y'all are some stupid ass little girls. Those were me putting it politely. What I really wanted to say was, they were some really dumb bees, and if you get hit by a car riding your bike in the street, it's not going to hurt my feelings because you're out here cussing me out, you're out here insulting me, and your parents obviously suck as black people. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. I'm going to keep this shit real. These black kids were disgusting. And it's not just because they were black kids. It was just their attitude in general. You're trying to teach kids right, and they give you the finger. You know, you try to teach them how to stay on the right path, and they give you the finger. And then I wonder why white people treat black people so badly, why other ethnicities treat black people so badly. The way I was treated today by these young black girls made me so ashamed to be black that that video about me billing myself as a Native American instead of a black or a mixed person seems like it might be closer to the right idea to do, just because of the treatment that I got from these kids. Now granted, we can't put too much against them because they're kids, but how we are raising the young black generation that is coming up now is a goddamn shame. I'm sorry for swearing. It is a damn shame that we are teaching kids, and I'm going to use this word lovingly, we are teaching young black kids to be niggers instead of teaching them how to be productive members of society. First, I was Instagramming live about complying with the police. You know, never in a million years did I think today could get any worse than me not being able to get on the first online class of the day, just not being able to clock in, not being able to do nothing. The Zoom took up my entire TV, computer, whatever, and I had to go all the way to the school to get it fixed. So tomorrow I will have to send the teacher an email to let her know what happened while I'm taking the online syllabus quiz. Yay me. Anyway, I mean, these little girls were rude as hell. And I mean, as long as I've been alive in my 47 years, I've never done this to any adult. I have never called them gay. I've never called them faggots. I've never chased them around and riding bicycles and talking shit back and forth. And, you know, this is not a fucking exaggeration. This is a fucking shame. They actually waited for me when I got to the top of the hill. And so, you know, I tried to politely educate the children. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Because in trying to politely educate them, I only set myself up for a clusterfuck. It's like the more nicer I was trying to get to them, I was trying to get to them through religion. I wasn't pushing it down their throat, but I asked them, they go to church, and it's like, yeah. I said, do you believe in God? It's like, yeah. And then they continue to cuss me out. So I'm like, okay. I don't know what church they go to, but when I stopped believing in the church and started believing in God, and I stopped going to church, I became a better person. I also stopped telling lies and shit like that. I might misword some shit, but, you know, as far as telling lies, that's not my thing. And out of the blue, it's like they just would not stop. So I'm trying to like mellow the beast. You know, I'm trying to smooth it over. I'm trying to get them to see the error of their ways. And by the end of the conversation, I got a whole bunch of fuck yous and you're a faggot. And I'm like, wow. You know, I don't even know if these kids know what faggots are. Because I know faggots are a bundle of sticks according to the dictionary, and also a homosexual man. Well, I love boobs, so I'm definitely not a homosexual man, but, you know, I don't smoke. But at the same time, I'm like, who the hell is raising these kids? Now, earlier when I was talking about you should comply to the cops, you know, these kids was the farthest thing from my radar. Had my nephew still been awake all the way, I wouldn't even have went that way. I was taking a shortcut to get him back home, to put him in this bed so that he can go to hell to sleep. And so that I can get back to doing my schoolwork. Well, that didn't work out. Because this conversation went on for like 15 minutes. And me trying to be the superhero that I am, you know, trying to Scarlet Spider and teach these kids right from wrong. And it just got worser and worser. So when you see my 5-minute clip of We're All Dead, that's why. These kids just went fucking straight apeshit on me with faggot this and faggot that and son of a bitch and motherfucker and fuck you and all that. And I'm like, these are like it was like a 10-year-old girl or an 11-year-old girl. I don't know how old she was. She was starting to develop, so she had to be between 10 and 13. And then the other girl was like between 8 and 6 or whatever, but they were old enough to ride bikes. Because they were riding bikes, and I asked them, you know, if they knew how hard their parents worked to get these bikes for them, and they proceeded to tell me that it wasn't even their bikes. And then I said, well, do you know how hard it is your parents work to put clothes on your back, and how much they have to go through with other people, and how hard it is out here in the world? And I proceeded to tell them how, you know, I'm the second of 7 kids, and my mom busted her ass for us, and then it's like, well, what do you do? And I was like, well, sadly, I'm not doing the job I want to do. You know, I have to clean toilets for a living. And it's like, well, you need to get a better job. You need to ask your siblings to give you money. And I said, the world doesn't work like that. You have to get out and earn your own money, and that it only gets harder from here. And basically that fell on deaf ears. It was like basically when a naked chick walks by telling my penis to not get hard. You know, when I see hot chicks posting sexy pictures on Instagram, it's like, whoa, buddy, whoa, you need to not like that, you know, no. But that's almost impossible. Y'all see who I follow. Anyway, the whole point of the matter is that someone is definitely not raising the children right. So I'm going to end this video on Kung Fu Havoc number 2. I'm going to end it on Instagram, but I will make another part on Kung Fu Havoc number 2. And Instagram I won't, because my phone is about to die. So for Instagram, thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it. For Kung Fu Havoc number 2, stay tuned for the second video.